friends, it's Christy. Welcome to Bitly Ditley Has Plans. In today's video, we are taking a look at my planner stack for 2022. So let's check it out. Alrighty friends, so what I thought we'd do today with this jumbo stack of planners is just kind of briefly walk through them. I won't get too in depth in this video here. I would just kind of want to step through what I think I'm going to do with each book. I want to get your feedback because there's some things that I'm not quite sure of and I'd love to hear what you have to say. But how I went from being a one planner person needing everything in one book to a stack of 4, I don't know, but somehow I ended up here. So let's get started and we'll just kind of go from the top. So before we do that, I thought I would pull out my current book. You know, I've been sharing pictures lately about how thick and massive this girl has gotten. And so this is why this single planner girl is moving into multiple planners, because it is so thick with all the stickering. This is only a year. It's a year, and then there is an additional notes section that I added back here with extra pages. So that's kind of just this, but this is January through December. It's bursting off the coil. My cover here is starting to kind of curl up a little bit here, and I don't like that. The plastic cover completely broke a while ago. So this is why I'm making the move to multiple planners. So that's where I am with that. Let's start with the top of the stack. So this is an Erin Condren monthly. You might recognize this cover. There's a lot of planners that have this cover out there. It's one that you can customize with Erin Condren. So I just put my handle on there. Because I'm going to use it for social media, I thought this was super appropriate. I do love that because it's just a monthly, the coil actually is going to work out perfectly. I think it's a pretty good size for just having the months in it. So let's just do a quick flip through. So as usual, you get a title page here where you can put your name. I chose the mid-century circles pattern. I liked it. I thought it was simple, not too much, but just enough. And then you always get sort of a year at a glance. So there's 2021 in here and 2022. So we will be starting this book in 2022. And then you have the 12 blank boxes. I might use this for goal setting or maybe just tracking stats, that kind of thing. I'm not really sure yet. And then this book goes January to December. So you get your monthly view. Here's where I map out which videos I'm going to do and when they're going to post. And then I also will log what Instagram posts I do here. And then this page here is where I'll probably do my checklist. So here's like my social media for September in my current book. So I've mapped out my videos on the monthly view. I've noted my Instagram posts. And then here, I just took some notes, but on this page here is where I think I'm going to do this grid. I'll just do it all on one column and do my film edit upload, the thumbnail, and the date that it's going to go live. And then on here on the dashboard, I can use these areas for like content ideas. Again, I could track stats or goals for the month, anything like that. And then because it's a monthly, it just has 4 lined note pages after that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 8 sides. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use this for like my filming notes. So what I've been doing right now is I've just been using a separate Erin Condren notebook. And so I just write notes about what kits I'm going to order. I do doodles in here, that kind of thing, just content ideas. And then any of my, if I have talking points or things I want to remember to tell you all. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'll have all of the note pages inside the book. So I love that. So just flipping through each month so you can kind of see the different Erin Condren colors and the little quote on each of the index pages here. So there's March, make yourself and your care a priority. Oh, that's nice. April, here's May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And again, I liked how the mid-century circles, this is fairly simple. I can still cover it with stickers if I want, or not if I don't feel like it. So I like that. I do wish that Erin Condren would bring back their neutral option because I really liked that. I use it in my budget book. So that's December. And then at the back, we have a year at a glance for 2023. And there's space down here for notes, like if I wanted to do some future planning. There is a sheet, 2 sheets of stickers, just some simple flags. I might use these for my videos. There's another sheet here. It says customize your calendar with this enhanced sticker sheet. So there's months, and then there's some little, looks like holidays in here. Yeah, some additional holidays. And then there's some other functional things down here. There's the pocket folder. This is pretty with the peach and the gold. It's 2-sided. And then the back cover. Okay, so Erin Condren Monthly. This is going to be my social media planner. Okay, what's next? All right, so this is a happy planner. I've gone back to discs, even though I'm not a super fan of the discs, and I certainly do not like plastic discs. So I already have some of the gold metal discs, and I'm going to swap this out when I set up this book. I got this at Michael's. It was on sale, plus we have a military discount that we enjoy. So I picked this book up for less than $20. I think it was like $17 and change. So I thought perfect for it to be my budget book because I bought it on a budget. This is from, I think, their fall release. I don't know, friends. I feel like Happy Planner does a new release like every quarter. They are always releasing. They did this in conjunction with Talbot's, which is kind of funny because I didn't know that until after I bought it. And I shop at Talbot's all the time for work clothes. And so I thought it was perfect that I was drawn to this beautiful floral. Look for the beauty all around. So this is actually a 12-month planner. It's the dashboard layout. So I'm going to show you. Look at this beautiful opening title page. So pretty. You've got a 2022 and 2023 year at a glance. I love this because I'm using this in 2022. So I'll have the current year and a future year versus the Erin Condren had a 2021 at the beginning of the book, and that's already passed. So there's this calendar here, and I think because I'm planning to use this for my budget book, I might go in here and put in things like annual things that are due, like our car registration in April or the girls' school registration in March and things like that. So kind of putting down items that I have on my budget dashboard, I can also put in here. So I kind of like that. So there's all 12 of the months there. There's a little January page here before you go to the month. I've always thought this was strange, friends, that there was a kind of like a starter page, or this is a monthly goals and important dates page before the index. I always think that everything for that month should go behind the index, but that's just me. So look at how beautiful this is with the gold foiling. I love this floral. So this is January. I'll have my month view here. It's going to be kind of tricky with stickering this. I think that I looked at the Fern Creek Stickers Plum paper monthly kits, and they fit fairly well across here. So that's kind of what I'll do if I have months where I want to sticker it. There's a little flower pot there. And then there's the dashboard, which I can use this for kind of setting up my goals and that kind of thing with my budget. And then this is a weekly view. And again, this is called the dashboard view. So these are what the weeks look like. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these pages out, and I actually purchased just some plain lined paper that I found online on Amazon. It's by this company here called 11 Discs, and it was 50 sheets of paper. And what I'm going to do is I will remove these weekly pages, and I'll put like maybe 1 or 2 pieces of this paper in there. You can see this fits really nicely, because what I like to do is I like to set up my sinking funds and then my savings fund. So I'll have one side for savings and one side's for sinking. And then what I will do is take these out, and I already printed and cut down my new Budget by Paycheck workbook. So I say new, but I reused the same book. It was a printable that I bought in mid-2019, because I think that's when I started doing my budget planning. So this is the Budget by Paycheck workbook printable, and I printed it. I just printed black and white. I did each of the months, and then I took it to Office Depot. I had them cut it down, and then I hole punched these with my Happy Planner punch. So I will insert each month. So this is a page that will go in the beginning of my book. I've got a couple of like overview pages for sinking funds and savings and whatnot. And then this is what I will put behind the January tab, the paycheck trackers, the cash envelope breakdown, and then my expense trackers. And what I decided this year was I don't use all of the pages in the workbook, but I do like the debt payment plan because I do have a car loan I'm paying off. I like to track my monthly net worth, and then I do like to know where did my money go. So I will add up for the month what I've spent in each of my budget categories. There are a couple of other sheets that I felt were a little redundant, and so I just decided not to print them. Why I went back to discs is because sometimes I need more than the number of expense tracker pages that I had put on the coil. And so it was hard for me. I couldn't just print a page and add it in. When I was on the disc system, which is what I did originally for my budget book back in 2019, I loved that I could do that. So that's kind of the plan for this. I'll just keep showing you all of the beautiful index pages here. Look at this, keep going and growing. So grow was my word of the year for this year, and I love that. It's cool to be kind. Love the here and now. That's April. May is cute little graphic. June, I love the florals in this book. It is so pretty. Here's July, August, September. This is a redo of the cover. October, keep on dreaming. I love this. This is so pretty. November, that's a cute graphic. And then December, spread more joy. This is really sweet. I love this book. I think it's so pretty. Okay, then let's see. I think with the Happy Planner, yeah, it's just the end of the book. Take note. That's really cute. Plan a happy life. Okay, so this Happy Planner, this is going to be my budget book. All right, let's move on to the next one. So this hefty puppy here, this is a Plum paper vertical columns. I got this Christmas cover because I plan to take this off and I'm using it for this month. This was a bit of an experiment, friends. So I am currently using a Plum paper 7x9 hourly, as you may know. What I did here was on purpose. I ordered 18 months. So this is a year and a half. You know me, I have no fear of uncoiling a book and recoiling it. So I'm gonna uncoil this. In addition to ordering 18 months, I maxed out the number of add-ons. So this is a notes section of dot grid paper that I maxed out. I'm gonna take it out. The reason why I ordered so much is because I wanted to see how big of a coil I could get. So this was the coil that was on my original Plum paper when I ordered just a year, and you can see how big of a difference this is. So I'm hoping that once I take out the extra sections that I don't need, because I only want my book to be for a year, January through December, that it won't burst off the coil so much. So let's just quickly flip through what I got. So Plum paper always has this title page. You get the 2022 year at a glance, 2023 year at a glance, special dates for each month, and then ideas, plans, and goals for each month. So this is very similar to my current book. And then I did the modern color scheme. So January, highlights, always the note page. Here's the monthly view. And then I did just the vertical columns. I took out the hours because, as you know, in my current planning, I've kind of adopted a faux priorities look. So what I do is I create like my things my to-do task list, either top 3 or 4, usually 3 or 4 items. And then I just kind of use this center space for all of my appointments. So I'm not really paying attention to the hours. And so I just thought, just get the plain columns. I like how this is working out for me. You always get the little calendar month at the top here, and I do use that. So as with every Plum paper, they duplicate the weeks. So as we flip to the end of January, We'll see this week only has the one day in January. The rest of the week is in February. So you'll see this same week duplicated here. And what I do is I look at where do the majority of the days of that particular week fall, and that's the month I plan it in. So what I did here, as I am doing in my current book, I did add the monthly cleaning page. So there's one monthly cleaning page dispersed behind each month, just like my current book. So I will have my Clean Mama routine. And so you can see here, I won't flip, I'll flip quickly so you can see each color for February, March, April, May, this is June, July, August, September. It just kind of repeats the color scheme each 6 months. So, and then here's December. So I'm going to take all of the rest of these months out. I'm also going to take the notes section out. I might use just a couple of these pages here and move them to the front because I did like a vision board. I did like a kit tracker, and I had like a discount code tracker for sticker shop. So I might leave some of these notes pages in here, but I don't need all of them. Again, I'm trying to thin out the book so I have space to sticker it up. And then the contacts page, I don't really use this. I'll probably take this out. And then I don't use the passwords page either. And then you get 2024 here. The standard folder. I like their folder because I love how high it comes up. I think that this holds pages in it a lot better. And then I also added a vinyl page protector. I really liked having this in the back of my book this year because I put that week's current stickers in it. So I liked that a lot. And then just the back cover and the back plastic cover. Okay, so this was a Black Friday purchase, so that's kind of why I over-ordered to make it as big as I could, to get as big a coil as I could, because I was buying it at a discount. Because, you know, it might sound like I'm wasting. I might use these 6 months and just carry them over into the next year, and next year buy another 18th and reassemble and that kind of thing. But this is my original plan for my work-life planner. But you know there's one more book, right? Here it is. I debated and debated on whether or not to do this, and I went ahead and I did it. I let the fear of missing out, the FOMO get to me. All right, friends, I'm sure you recognize this as a Makselife. One of the biggest reasons why I bought this book is because Makselife is from my hometown, and I couldn't help but want to support Sierra and her company. And so I love this beautiful floral cover. And here's where I need your help, friends. You know I'm not a goal setter, so I don't know why I bought a goal planner, but I think maybe it's something I should kind of stretch myself and push myself to get into doing. So I also really wanted to check this book out. Like, I've never had one. It's so popular with a lot of planners on YouTube and Instagram. And so I just wanted to check it out. And so I'm just going to step through this really quickly. It has a hard covered chipboard type of cover. It's not removable. I usually don't go for these kind of covers just because they do make the book kind of heavy and thick. And so this is kind of a stretch for me, but I like the way it's coated. Like, I feel like it's going to stand up fairly well to moisture or liquid spills. We'll see. It does have the wire O binding, which I'm also, to be honest, friends, I'm not a fan of this. Every time I've had a notebook or a planner with this kind of coil, it's always split open on me, and then pages start falling out or pages start tearing. And so I've never been a fan. I can't tell if this is plastic or a coated wire. It feels like plastic to me, but it might just be the coating, because it's got like a matte kind of coating to it. Okay, so you've got a title page, and the paper, it's smooth, not as slick as Plum, but it doesn't have any tooth to it like an Erin Condren. And you know, I've been very honest. Erin Condren paper is my favorite paper, even though I don't use that as my main planner. I do like their paper. Okay, so she's got a little letter here, dear friend. And then this is all about how to use her goal setting system. So getting started, weekly and daily features. There's a step-by-step instruction here on doing the compass assessment, setting intentions, annual goals and vision, monthly goals and weekly actions, monthly reflections and quarterly review. Here's the compass assessment. So there's these, I think 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 areas of your life that you do an assessment of and kind of where you are on a scale of 1 to 10. So I have not even read through all of this. And so you do your scoring here, your intentions, setting your goals, committing to them. There's just lots of pre-work in this book that you can really do. So it's beautiful. It's really a beautiful book. I do know, I've watched a lot of reviews, and I know that one of the things that they did was they simplified the icons here. They used to have sort of like a little flower icon around them, I think, and a lot of people are happy about that. And then this says, use this space to create a list or mind map of ideas, dreams, and goals for the coming year. Have fun. The possibilities are endless. So you could use this as sort of your vision board. And then here are annual goals for each of your life sections. So they are personal, fun and recreation, work and learning, family and relationships, health and wellness, spiritual and personal growth, financial and physical environment. So those are the 8 areas. Here's another space for vision board. And then we get into each month. So with each month, the index page is like the same paper as the rest of the book, so it's not like it's sturdier or thicker. But I get it because you flip right to your month, which I like, because I kind of don't really like it in the Plum paper that your index doesn't flip you right to the month. That is kind of a pet peeve, but this is really nice. So you've got a little quote here. There's a really subtle periwinkle color to this month. And then this is your January goals, so your monthly goals for each 8 of the areas, and then weekly action. So all of this should line up and kind of marry into the monthly goals. Here's a page that says reflect on wins, what worked, what didn't work, lessons learned, and adjustments needed. So this is sort of like a reflection page. And then you get into each week. So I did a vertical weekly, and so there's no times here, which is nice. So it's just like vertical columns. And then they've got their cute little heart here, and then there's habits here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's space for 7 habits for the week. And then you have a weekly actions page, again, the same 2-sided page for the next week. And so it just keeps going throughout the month. And then let's flip to the end of the month and see if there's anything there. Oh, okay. And then monthly reflections. So at the end of the month, you look back, my biggest wins, things that are currently working, things that are currently not working, what I learned, what improvements or adjustments do I need to make, what am I most grateful for, habits I want to nurture next month, area I want to focus on next month, and then rate my overall satisfaction for this month. And so there's a scale of 1 to 10. And so each of these indexes has like a little quote down here. Trust yourself more. No one benefits when you play small. So again, I'm just flipping through each month. Progress, not perfection. Do it scared. Learn to rest, not quit. Here's July. When you feel better, you do better. Choose what helps your heart bloom. Own your story. Enjoy the journal. Enjoy the journey. Master your mindset. Stay curious. And then we have this extras tab back here, invest in your future self. So here we have a 2022 year at a glance, a 2023, and then just a couple of extra lined note pages here. And then let's see what we have back here. There's a pocket here, dare to dream, learn and grow, celebrate progress. So it's a 2-sided pocket. And then there's some functional stickers here, some dots, flags, some little icons. So this is like each of the different areas, little icon stickers. And then this has an accordion pocket here. Ooh, it's got like a little satin lining here on the inside of the pleat there. And then there's an elastic to close your book with. So let me just show you. Okay, so that's it. This is a Makselife. It's a big book. There's a lot in it. So here's where I need some help, friends. I don't know. Should I use this as strictly goal setting and maybe some journaling, some memory keeping, like just kind of more of a personal book? Maybe it's not something I'm in, like actually planning in every week, other than maybe trying to work on the goals each week and each month. Or do you want to see me actually using this as my work-life planner, like my everyday planner, like switch it up from Plum paper, and then I can find another use and use my Plum paper as sort of a more of a journaling kind of memory keeping thing. I don't know. That doesn't make as much sense to me. I think if I'm going to use the two, it does kind of make sense to kind of keep this as the working life type of book and just really maybe keep this one as something special in terms of me trying to set goals for the first time in my life and just working on myself kind of thing. I don't know. Please give me your feedback, friends. If you've been following me for a while, you've seen my videos, you know kind of how I've been using my planner with social media, Clean Mama, all of that. Let me know if you want to see me kind of try to dive into this. I don't know how much I would film in terms of working on the goals and like filming that process, because it's so foreign to me. I don't know how well those would turn out. But yeah, so that's kind of it. This is the stack for 2022. And basically, friends, these books, my budget book stays home already. My social media book will stay home. If this becomes just goal setting, journaling, and kind of just life keeping, that will stay home. But if this ends up being my working and scheduling and life planner, this is the one that travels back and forth with me to work. So there we are, friends. That's my planner stack. I'm trying to set them all up so you can see a little bit of each of them. Alrighty, I think that's it for this video, friends. All right, don't forget, let me know your thoughts. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can catch future content on my channel. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.